Hey, and welcome back to another Papetti Math YouTube video tutorial where I'm going to be teaching you Algebra 1. And in this video, we're going to be looking at exercise number 2, which is modeling systems of equations, which means taking a word problem and setting up a system of equations and then solving it. So in this case, we have very little words here, but we have enough information to set up two equations. It says the sum of two integers is 93. Their difference is 35. What are the two numbers? So before this unit, you might have thought of this as a riddle, where you could guess and check two numbers that added to 93, subtracted to get 35, and those would be the two numbers. But in this case now, we can use a system of equations to solve the exact values of these two numbers easily because we'll get it on our first try. So we know that the sum of two integers is 93. We don't know what the numbers are, so we know that if we add one number plus another number that's different, it's going to equal 93. And we also know that when you subtract this number minus that number, their difference is going to be 35. So what we just did there was we set up a system of equations. And not only that, but we're ready to solve it by using the elimination method. And I would use elimination personally because I already have my opposite coefficients already lined up and ready to be canceled out. So I could go ahead, and since I have my opposite coefficients, I'm going to combine my equations now. And when I combine x plus x, I'll get 2x. Y minus y will cancel out. And when I add 93 plus 35, I will get 128. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by 2 to get x by itself. And I'll arrive at my x value of 64. But again, we're not done because that's only one of the numbers. I need to know what number you add to 64 to get 93, and what number you might subtract from it to get 35. So I'm going to substitute 64 in for x, and I'll get 64 plus y is equal to 93. And again, you could choose either equation you want. I chose the top equation. I'm going to subtract 64 from both sides, and I'm going to get a y value of 29. And now that I have my x value and my y value, I know my two integers that add to 93. Let's check 64 plus 29, yes, is 93. And when you subtract them, do you get 35? 64 minus 29? Go ahead, try it. I guarantee you it's 35. We found those two answers using a system of equations and solving it by elimination. And if this video is helpful in taking this riddle and turning it into a systems of equations word problem, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And you're now ready for exercise number 3, which deals with another different kind of word problem you might encounter when solving systems of equations by any method.